Hey y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ella, also known as Professor Slay, and this channel is all about teaching you how to get paid or how to get slayed. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, and make sure you subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be notified when we drop new videos. So now that we have gotten that out the way, we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, which is business credit. We're going to be discussing business credit, why you should get it, some of the things that I did to get my business credit, and how business credit has impacted my life and my business. So first we're going to talk about why you should get business credit, or why not, period. No, but business credit has really upped the score on my business. Like, it really has helped my business grow tremendously. I've been having business credit for almost a year now. I got my first line of business credit in March of 2022. May of 2022. So it's almost a year that I have been having my business credit. And honestly, I could say like it was the best business decision that I have made since the start of my business. Business credit has allowed me to really expand my buying power and expand my reach and options. And let me explain why. So when I first started my business, I, still had a job. So I was working full time and I was using the money from my job to fund my business. So I would get my paychecks, pay my bills, and then I would use the extra money I had to purchase inventory. So I would be buying hair, I would be buying lashes. I started my lash line like 4 months after I started my business, which I'm wearing right now. This is the blush, period. I would buy hair, I would buy lashes, and I would buy, other things to help grow my brand, like my wig bags, my bonnets, and things like that. But when I very first started my business, I started using like my customer money. So I was doing bring your own bundles. I didn't need really a lot of money to start because I was taking my customers' items and making the wigs with their items. So I didn't really need money to start. But I started noticing a problem. Like, a lot of my customers wanted the wigs, but they didn't know where to get the hair from, or I was having to outsource a lot, like sending them to other people, sending them to all these different places to purchase hair and, all this stuff. So I realized, like, well, my customers are looking for where to get the hair from. Like, I need to start offering the hair. So I did, do my research, found a vendor. I actually bought a vendor too. And I realized, okay, I need to have money to buy some of this inventory. So at first I was using my money. I was using the money from my job, and then the profit that I would make from my customers, I was using that money to, re-up on inventory. But, this was like 2021 or so, or 2020, like 2020, 2021. And I started to realize I was doing well by having stuff on hand. Because people, and especially in Houston, people like, you got some on hand, you got some on hand, you got some hair on hand, you got some wigs on hand. And I wasn't having it on hand because I didn't have enough money. Well, I did. I had money saved from my job and stuff, but I didn't want to use all my money to buy stuff on hand, because it's like, when you buy all this inventory, like, you sit on this inventory and, okay, your rent due, or your mortgage due, your car note due, all this stuff is due, and you got bundles, but you don't got cash to pay these bills. So it's like, okay, like, I ain't gonna be able to do that. So anyways, I was talking to one of my friends, and he is a nurse anesthetist, CRNA. I always mess it up, but he a nurse doctor, and he got money. And, he was kind of talking to me about credit, like, how he basically lives on credit. Like, he got an Amex, he got all these, high dollar credit cards, and he buys what he needs to buy and then just pays it off at the end of the month. And I was thinking, like, at that time I was already buying, at that time I already had a little steady flow of buying inventory. I probably was spending maybe a month like $1,500 on inventory. So You know, but I kind of like gauged my inventory to know like what people were wanting. And, you know, once I had sold that, I would try to replace it with that. And I'll buy like, you know, enough to make like 3 wigs or enough to make like 4 wigs. And then I'll just, you know, have that. And I'll sell it, and then I'll reuse that or whatever. So I was realizing like I was spending my money anyway, you know. So when I was talking with my friend, he was like, yeah, I don't know, you know, you should just use credit because it's like you're spending the money anyway. And he was telling me about how you can get all these points, and you can use these points for flights and to pay yourself back and just all this stuff. And I'm like, you know, that makes a whole lot of sense. Like, I am literally spending this money anyway. Like, it's coming out of my checking account, period. So I might as well charge it and then pay my credit card back the money that I'm going to spend anyway and get some benefit out of it, which is the points. And the points you can use on flights, you can use on food, you can use on Amazon, you can use to pay yourself back. It's been times I paid myself back $1,000 because I didn't use that many points or got that many points, and I was able to drop $1,000 back into my bank account. And that's just for using my card. So, you know, I end up applying, and I have really good personal credit. Like, that's something that I am very proud of, and something that I've been working on since I was in college. Like, I always wanted to, you know, keep my credit good, because I always heard, like, if you don't got good credit, you can't do stuff, you know, and you limit it. And when I first got my my second Mercedes, long story. But when I got my second Mercedes, my grandmother had the co-sign for me because I didn't have established credit. It wasn't bad, but I didn't really have credit established. And my grandfather, he had good credit. So, you know, I got that car, and it helped me establish my credit. And I just always kept my credit really good. Paid my bills always on time. I got 100% bills paid on time. I always, you know, didn't take out too much or didn't owe too much or whatever. So I had already had a great business relationship with Chase as far as a personal bank. And then I had opened a business bank account. I think I opened it in August. I was supposed to record this video a long time ago because I recorded me going to open that bank account. That was like August of 2021, maybe. I think it was August of 2021. And I, you know, did a whole little, because I was supposed to be a YouTuber then, but I'm for real now, y'all. So I did a whole little video August of 2021, and me, you know, going to get my bank account. And if I can figure out how to put the little link up in there, I'll show y'all like a little bit of that. But anyways, I got my bank account, set it up, everything was great. And I started, you know, linking it to my website because I was already making sales and money on my website already. And, you know, my business was doing pretty good. I think I had just quit my job. Yeah, I had quit my job in July. So I got my last paycheck from my job in August. And then that's when I was like, okay, I need to open a business account. I need to have a real account because I'm not getting direct deposit no more. So I need to have like my affairs in order. Like, this is for real now. Like, I didn't quit my job. Like, I gotta be serious. So anyways, I quit my job, and then I decided that I was going to, you know, I already was taking it serious because I quit my job. So I decided that I was going to open my business, and then I was going to wait a little bit. Well, nah, it wasn't a way. I didn't even think about business credit when I first got my business account. Okay, so flash forward to the May when I opened my business credit card. So I was on the phone. I remember I was on the phone with my friend, and I was like, I'm going to apply for the card. I was all nervous and everything. And then, you know, I recorded that too, y'all. And I recorded that, and I was showing like, you know, waiting on the decision of everything. And I was approved right away. And they approved me for a pretty small amount. It wasn't that small. It was like, I think my first amount was like $3,000 or something. I don't know. But at the time, like the amount that I said I was making in my business, which was true, I could have, you know, fluffed it up a little bit. But I was trying to be honest. I was being scary anyways. So they gave me like $3,000 for my first card. No, was it? No, it wasn't 3. I think it was like 5. It was like 5. So it wasn't bad. And again, like I already had Chase as a person. That's been my personal bank for like 10 years. And then I had it as a business bank account for like 6 months. And then I applied for the car. So anybody who's interested in doing it, I definitely think you should apply for your business bank account first. Show them that you're bringing in some money. Show them that you're bringing in some money over there. And then apply for your business credit. And this is with any bank, whether it's Chase, Bank of America, whatever. And I was actually going to get another bank. I went to Capital One too. But I was like, girl, you already with Chase. Like, you already got a relationship with them. Like, they'll trust you way more than Capital One. Like, Capital One don't know you. So why are you even doing that? So I went back over there to Chase. Anyway, so I got the business account. And I had already started loving it. I love, like, oh, I'm finna cash out on inventory because it's not all my money. You know, like, it's my money. I do have to pay it back. But it's not like I can't pay my bills because I didn't spend all my money on hair. Like, I'm finna charge this hair. I'm finna charge this hair. Y'all, my Instagram going on. I'm finna charge this hair. I'm finna sell these wigs. And then once I sell these wigs, then I can pay for this hair back. Versus I'm finna buy this hair, sell these wigs maybe, and hopefully I can get some money at the end. No. So I end up doing that, and it was really working for me. Like, I loved it at first. It was great. It was so great that I decided I need to get another one. And then I ended up getting another one. But this time I applied for Amex because I always wanted American Express card. And mind y'all, all the cards that I applied for were beginner business cards, and they had no annual fees. Like, I know everybody wants that gold card, that platinum card, but baby, them fees is $695 a year, and I ain't ready for that shit. So to this day, I got 3 business credit cards, and none of them have annual fees. I got 2 with Chase, and I got 1 with Amex, and I'm cool on the fees. Like, I'm gonna work these out. I feel like they give me enough buying power, more than enough that I need. Like, I got a good limit on both of my Chase accounts, and I got a decent limit on my Amex, which I'm sure I can up it, but Amex, they a little bit more stricter than Chase. Like, Chase, they give you a little wiggle room, but Amex, baby, they crank them fees up instantly. So it's just like, okay, that's cute, but okay, so that's pretty much the background of me getting my business credit. I know I told y'all we was gonna talk about a few things, but that's the background of me getting my business credit. Do I think it's a great idea? Yes, it's a great idea. It clears you up. Okay, so that's the second part of this video. Why should you get it? Why should you get it? Because it clears your funds up. So you're not using all your funds on your business. You're using your business fund or your capital that you have received from these credit cards to help grow your business without taking all of your profit and having to use that to grow your business, if that makes sense. So you have a little bit more flexibility. When I got business credit, I was able to focus on growing my business versus focusing on survival. Because when you are in a business by yourself, and when you're a business is your only source of income, like, you do have to make money to pay the bills. And if all the money that you're making is going back into inventory, like, how are you going to pay your bills? So business credit definitely helped me have a little bit more flexibility. So if I'm sitting on 2 or 3 weeks and I'm waiting for them to sell, I'm not like figuring out, oh my God, like, how am I going to have money to eat? You know, like, how am I going to have, and it's not that deep, y'all. I got a husband, like, you know, but the point is, how am I going to have money? Like, I got a husband, but, you know, I still got my own bills that, you know, I don't have him responsible to pay for, even though he do pay most of them. But still, so yeah, when you are working on your business, like, you want to have a little buying power so that you can free up your funds, so that you're not using all your money that you have, that you're making, that you're earning to grow the business. But let me say this. If you are not financially responsible, I don't think it's a good idea. So I knew when I got the business credit card, I'm good with my finances, period. Like, I'm good with my personal credit good. I only have 2 personal credit cards. One of them is a care credit for like medical emergencies, and then the other one is a Chase credit card. I don't have a lot of credit as far as my personal credit. And I'm good with like managing my money. I know like when I need to chill on spending, or I know like how to budget and balance my money. And if that's not like your strength, then I would recommend waiting till you get strong enough and disciplined enough to do that before getting business credit, because they will give you a lot of money and you won't have to pay it all back up front. But you're gonna notice, like, dang, I didn't racked up quite a good amount of, debt, and that for me, it came a time when I'm like, okay, like, let's stop buying stuff. Let's hold off on buying stuff. Let's get rid of some of this stuff that you already didn't buy. Let's push these. Let's promote these. Let's market these. Let's clear out some of this stuff. And then we can start ordering some new stuff. Because you don't want to start getting all this inventory. Of course, it's great to sit on inventory, especially because you never know. Somebody could be like, you got a wig? I got it. You ain't even got to wait to order. It's here. Come and get it. And the sale is sold, But at the same time, you also want to not be in so much debt. Like, you want to keep your debt at a minimum, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be building your business to the ground to be bankrupt. A lot of businesses go bankrupt because they have so much debt and then they can't pay it. Right now, if I needed to, I could get my money and pay off my business credit and it be completely paid off. Am I going to do that now? No, it don't make no sense, because it's working for me. Like, I don't have a lot of high expensive fees. Right now, I think I'm still at a 0% interest. So I'm like, they're not charging me nothing to borrow their money right now, because I'm still within that introductory year. It's going to come to an end soon. So that's why, I've been analyzing what I need to do. But right now, I'm at that 0% introductory little period. So it makes the most sense for me to take advantage of the freebie that I'm getting for them letting me use their platform and money to help grow my business. So I definitely recommend business credit if you are financially responsible and disciplined. And if you're not, just work on those things before you decide to get a business credit card, because it's a great way to free up your money. It's a great way to free up your assets, so that you don't have to worry about spending all your money to help grow your business, because you do need capital. You need some money to grow, especially if you're trying to grow. Like, if you're trying to stay stagnant, you can get away with the pre-orders, or get away with using your customers' money. But if you want to grow and you want to have large inventory, y'all, my dog, if you want to have like a store, like with inventory and stuff that people can grab, then it's good to have capital. And it's even better to have somebody else's money. Like, that's what all the rich talk about, is using other people's money. Don't be using all your money. Use their money to help grow your money, and then pay them back when you can pay them back, okay? But within reason and within good business, because they're also a business too. So you want to do good business, or bad business gonna come to your business, period. That's pretty much the end of this video. I just want to talk to y'all about why you should get business credit in 2023. You definitely should, because it definitely will help grow your business, especially if you are financially responsible. I just want to tell y'all a little bit about my story in growing my business. I hope this video helps someone. If you have more questions about business credits, or if you want more information about my journey into getting business credit and how it has helped my business, feel free to leave a comment down below with your questions so we could talk a little bit more about it. But thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more information on wig business, wigs, and lifestyle of a girl boss, a girl entrepreneur, Professor Slay, period. I hope y'all have a good one. Take care. Until next time.